to you.
Well, good morning, Ty.
Doing all right?
Yeah, I'm doing fantastic.
Did you have a good weekend?
Yes, it was a great weekend. Very productive weekend.
That sounds made up.
No, we did we got a lot of stuff done outside because it was beautiful weather.
It was absolutely beautiful weather. Of course, our hearts out to the family that lost their home yesterday in a house fire. There's a lot of information online, but keep listening to the WBDC News. Find out how you can help out that family with clothing and some other things as well. So keep that in mind.
Yeah, exactly.
You can find that information on our social media pages. On a much lighter note, Beezer, 28% of us haven't shown up for this at least once in the past year.
Ooh, yes. I heard the answer to this. It's dinner reservations. That's mean.
That is mean. Don't do that.
No.
You know who makes that? Somebody benefits from that.
Yeah.
If it's a busy restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah, the people that didn't get their reservation in time on the cancellation list, if they have one.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think we experience that much here because there's not too many restaurants here that require a reservation.
Yeah, not many at all.
This isn't big city stuff.
But
here.
it's still, you have very busy restaurants. So,
yeah, so if you do make those, obviously if you have a big party, you need to make one at any restaurant. But come on now.
Well, I mean, and you know,
I know things come up, but
yes,
come on.
Just try and make it. At least call and let us know that you're not going to be there, so we can fill that with some other spot.
Same thing. A lot of people guess doctors and dentists.
Yes, I know that from personal experience. Yeah. There's nothing worse than a no-show. Because that could have been filled by someone else who needs that appointment.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just a little common courtesy goes a long way.
It sure does. It sure does. Yeah, those no-shows are rough.
But you don't need a reservation at Taco Bell.
No, never do. Just roll on up.
Beezer.
And then roll on out.
I waddle out.
That's exactly right. Because you just gotta be careful sometimes.
Green Day's Saturday Coachella set went out with a bang, which was unfortunate for the crowd because during their Saturday performance, a rogue firework shot into the crowd. The people set a palm tree on fire.
Oh, no.
Video of the mishap, of course, hit social media. Shows the rogue firework heading for the cloud and exploding on landing. A TikTok video of the event shows a palm tree bursting into flames, but firefighters were putting it out right away. It wasn't clear if anyone was injured, but that's...
man, quite the basket case.
Oh, Beezer, come on. Did you have to throw a Green Day pun in there?
Yes, when I come around.
Oh, man, Beezer, stop.
Yes.
All right. A student in Fort Bend, Texas is saying none of the above.
Oh, yeah?
After being accepted to all 8 Ivy League schools.
He's turning them all down.
All of them.
So
he'd be given a welcome mat at Brown, Columbia, Cornell, Dartmouth, Harvard, Princeton, UPenn, and Yale.
And turned them all down.
Yes, because he's going to MIT.
Oh, well then. All right.
He received his name, by the way, is Tin Pham. He's a senior at George Bush High School and received a total of nearly $3 million in scholarship offers.
Holy cow. What's this guy going to study?
I don't know. He's going to MIT, so I'm sure this is the last we've heard of him.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe he'll come up with something. Engineering. That's an engineering school, so.
It's the.
Yes, that's right. The Massachusetts Institute of Technology.
My goodness.
Mm-hmm. That's some big stuff right there. Just turn down 8 Ivy League schools because he can.
You can't even get into the local community college, Beezer.
No, there's no way. Not anymore.
You know what? That brings up an interesting point of how stupid we've gotten since school.
Yes, exactly. So stupid.
I had everyone has their strengths. Mine would have been history and a little bit of science until you got into any kind of math.
Yeah, that's where the physics,
English.
Yeah.
But the farther removed from school,
the dumber you forget all the stuff that you learned.
Let alone that it's taught completely different now.
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking about math specifically.
Math
that
specifically,
yeah. But get some of the kids' homework, and I'm like, oh my goodness.
Is this even? Did I even study this?
I remember just blowing through it.
Yeah. I found I think I've mentioned this before. I found an old notebook from geometry class, and I have no idea what I wrote in there.
It's probably just stick figure drawings and stuff. A young Beezer.
It was.
Any I like so and so.
No, none of that stuff. I didn't really doodle in the margins like a lot of kids. I was pretty straightforward and
boring as heck.
Boring.
Yeah,
very boring.
Boring's a very good word for Beezer's high school career.
Yeah, it was very boring. But yeah, this was from '94.
But I mean, I used to take pride in some of the things that I would know, and now looking at them, I'm like, ooh, that went out the window.
Yeah, I still know a lot.
But I guess it depends on the field and what you continue to do in your adult life if you even use that stuff.
Yeah, it just, it's like, okay, the real job. When I was in college, I minored in psychology and we studied from the DSM-4. Now they use the DSM-5 because I'm old. They've updated.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
The Diagnostic and Statistical Manual. It's like the Bible for psychology.
You're such a nerd.
Yeah. Now it's the 5. They use the 4. I'm old.
Yours was chiseled in stone, though.
Yeah, it was actually a tablet.
It was a
stone tablet. Yeah.
It was parchment paper written with quill.
Papyrus.
Yeah.
Yes.
Written with quill and ink.
From the Phoenician library.
I guess, again, it depends on what field you go into,
Yes,
if you're using that stuff or not.
Got to stay updated on all that stuff. Yeah.
Or do you really have to? You've got your phone.
True. Just got to make sure it's
because
good
everything
information.
Because everything you read on the internet is true.
Everything. Yes, everything, said Abraham Lincoln.
I always love that. Quoted to him.
Yes.
What's sad, though, is sometimes people believe that.
Yeah, people believe it. Yeah.
Today we celebrate the most popular marine mammal.
Oh, yeah?
It is National Dolphin Day.
Dolphin, yes!
Yeah, we'll go to Breed Tennis with
all
more.
Right.
Today is National Dolphin Day, and we celebrate any of the 42 species in our global oceans, including Flipper, Snowflake from Ace Ventura, Winter from the Dolphin Tail, and TD from the Miami Dolphins. Today, to honor the mammals who have resting grin face, contribute to conservation, skip the straw, and make sure that plastic bottle gets recycled.
Oh,
I'm Bree Tennis.
Sound effect.
I really appreciate the sound, the shout out to Snowflake from Ace Ventura.
Yes.
Did not see that one coming.
Yeah, that's great. Great kicker. Laces out.
They were in.
Snowflake. Yeah, dolphins are smart. They're smart. Smarter than me.
Well, Beezer.
You think they could do math?
Beezer. There's very few animals out there that are not smarter than you.
That's true.
I love Ace Ventura.
Oh my gosh!
What a year!
Oh my gosh!
Jim Carrey, 94.
94.
Talk about
Jim
the
Carrey.
goat of years.
Yes.
I mean, the guy does The Mask, Dumb and Dumber, and Ace Ventura all in the same year.
All in the same year. Exactly.
I remember going to the theater to watch Ace Ventura: When Nature Calls, the sequel, and I remember hating it.
The first time, yeah,
because it was so unlike the first one. But over time, man, that one has grown on me.
It has, huh?
Oh yeah.
Even the birthing out of the rhino part.
Oh, well, that scene was funny even then. That scene's funny no matter who you are. But it's really grown as one of my faves.
Yeah, I haven't
Very
seen
quotable.
that one in a while. Yeah.
Very quotable, but yeah, the first one was.
Oh man.
Because I was a big fan of In Living Color.
Yeah.
Which was, do you know, In Living Color only ran for 4 years.
Did really?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
That's not very long. Flash in the pan.
Yeah.
But legendary stuff coming out of there.
Oh, everybody on there was led to great careers. Obviously, the Wayne brothers, Jim Carrey.
Right.
You had David Ron Greer, Tommy Davidson. Even one of the dancers, Jennifer Lopez, was a dancer on there.
She was a dancer on.
I believe she was one of the.
Wow.
I forget what they called them. The Fly Girls.
Yeah, Fly Girls. That's exactly right. Yeah. Very cool.
Just little tidbits of information that nobody asked for, nobody cares.
Yeah. So you know your own useless information too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not as much as me, but
no, we don't. No. Did you watch any of the Masters?
I watched a little bit. I watched the last round. Yeah. That was pretty exciting.
He about pulled a Beezer.
Oh, I know. He hung on. Picked up the win. Good for Rory. He's got the career Grand Slam now.
That's a big.
Yeah,
you talk about pressure on you when you've got, obviously they're used to having the whole world's eyes on them, but right there, well, we went to the empty chair there. So look at that.
Oh.
You're used to dealing with that kind of pressure, but that's
some pressure.
when you get up there and you realize that it's within your grasp.
Yes, it's right there. Even that last putt that was really short, I'd be yipping like crazy. Make a 5-foot putt to win the Masters.
When's the last time you've been golfing, Beezer?
I can't even remember.
I can't either.
I can't remember. I know it was a frustrating experience.
We need to go. We need to go and film it.
No, we don't.
We do.
No, we don't.
We absolutely need to go and film us playing golf.
Oh, my gosh.
It will be shenanigans.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will. It better be a wide open field because I'll hit something.
Maybe we shouldn't go play golf.
Yes, it would be a bad idea. I'll be hitting barns and windows. Oh, there's no way you could hit that. That's off to the right behind you. Well, you just watch.
We're going to have to go. We'll probably have to go to Sultan's Run where we can't do the Buffalo Trace since it's in the middle of town. There's just too many. Man.
Yeah, it is.
I have to go out there somewhere where you can't break anything.
I'll hit a random car. Yeah, I did that at Bellarmine. They had a par 3 course once upon a time next to the school, and there's where you hit one of the holes runs parallel to Newburgh Road. I shanked it and hit it out on the highway.
Oh, we're definitely having to do this.
Yeah,
This was growing up, Myrtle Beach, one of our family vacations.
Mm-hmm.
I remember my brother rearing back like he's Happy Gilmore at a putt-putt.
Oh, no.
And shanked it into the highway and hit a RV. They didn't stop.
They just kept going?
Yeah. I don't know if they even...
They maybe didn't even know they got hit.
We heard it.
Well, now, why would he do that? It's a putt-putt golf course.
Oh, I'm sorry. Have you never met my brother?
That's true. That's true.
Good times, though. But those are
Yeah.
those little things that happen
Yeah.
on family vacations that you never forget.
That one went out of bounds.
A little bit. Can I get a drop on this?
Yeah. Who won? Who won that particular? Do you remember?
See, I don't remember. Honestly, I don't remember much about the trip. I just remember that.
Did anybody knock out the clown? Hit the clown in the nose?
No. No Beezer.
Was there a clown?
No Beezer.
There wasn't?
No. Other than the one I'm looking at right now, no.
Okay. Just checking.
Get out of here.
Is it time for me to go already?
Yeah. We've stalled enough.
Oh, good, good.
Bye, Beezer.
Talk about the Masters and whatnot.
And the Pacers.
And the Pacers.
All right,
Ready
we're
for the
back with
playoffs.
the 7:30 Sports.